So I start this stupid fight in art gallery for no reason, basically. And my girlfriend at the time, she wasn't there, but she heard about it. So she dumped me. And in my depression, I just decided to do something extremely drastic. I go to my grandma's house one day. I feel like I'm just hiding, all my sadness. And she just knows something's wrong with me. Like, it's just like in her gut feeling. Like, grandmas just know when you're sad and they just know when something's up.
But with Julian, you can always tell when there's something wrong with him because it reflects on his face and on the way he acts. In some things, he's very much like me.
Like, we both like to flex.
Yeah, especially that.
I got really depressed, and then my grandma was telling me, you need to turn back to God. She's like, you need to go on a retreat. You need to go to you need to do something. So she gives me a bunch of money to buy tickets to go. I told her I was going on this Catholic retreat. I told her I was going to Holy World, which is like a Roman Catholic theme park. So I called Giancarlo, who's like my best friend, and I was like, look, do you want to go on a Roman Catholic retreat? He'd never even been baptized, but he shows up and he's in a badass RV. I don't know whose name it's on because I know he doesn't have a credit card. And then I know I see a brochure and it was a space camp. I know religion already, it's like, but I don't know science. And I don't know space, and I don't know what's above me. Like, I know heaven is above space, but I don't know I don't know space. Me and Gigi both looked at each other, we were like, look, let's go to space camp. We head over, we drive up, and we get to this place. As soon as you pull up, the first thing you see is like a giant, huge red rocket. It's a giant space shuttle, it's enormous. And I was just like, oh my God. And I remember seeing as a kid, TV commercials of like little kids in anti-gravity chambers, and it was like a thing only rich kids could go to. We stopped at a gift shop on the way to space camp, and the first thing we see at the gift shop are these two like really badass astronaut suits. So all these people around me are dressed like suckers, and I'm dressed like a legit astronaut. Literally at the space camp for no more than like an hour, and I'm like astronaut God. Like all the kids were looking at me like, oh my God. I knew what switches to press. I knew what buttons to press. I knew what knobs to press. So then they start taking me to they take me to this crazy anti-gravity thing. It's all water and you could float in it and stuff. Meanwhile, I have no clue where Gigi is. I texted him a few times, nothing. He was getting really bad migraines. He says he has a plane in his head. His head, he said, was buzzing, and he was hearing things. He was going through a bad one. Well, when I finally met up with him, out of nowhere I hear on the loudspeaker that there's an actual shuttle launch happening. As soon as I run into him, rocket, and you just hear the whole rocket launching. Boom, rocket just blasted off right into space. It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. And then we got kicked out of the park. All my life I was just always told I couldn't finish things. And then, it's I was able to go to space camp and not only finish, but be the best one to ever finish. Because I didn't even finish high school. I dropped out of high school. I dropped out in 11th grade. I paid for my school ring. It said my name on it and everything. I didn't even get it. I gave my grandma the certificate, and she saw the happiness in my face. She saw how accomplished I felt, and she was just so proud of me. And she didn't care that I didn't go to Holy World. She was just proud that I actually found myself, and I went somewhere and accomplished something.
This space camp is good because it shows you the future. And I think that the more they go into all these things, that we realize how beautiful the universe is and what God has given us as prize to be in this life, and we will appreciate it more.
Real talk. The word Sputnik means traveling companion in Russian, and like Sputnik is like a name of a rocket ship or something. So then what?
Satellite?
Or a satellite. It's one of the rocket things, and so whatever. So when we saw the rocket take off, like I remember I was like, damn, like Gigi's my Sputnik, and the rocket just blasted off into space. It was beautiful. Like you saw it.
It was very beautiful.